Anybody ever feel like this? I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Really yucky though, huh? Oh, goodness. But I know what I'm doing with it. I know exactly. And I know when it was ready. And I know it's ready now to be remade. Because forgiveness is a new start, a brand new start. Now it thinks it's getting pushed around a lot. And it is, because I'm pushing it. Does it know that? Hello? Not talking. Well, you know, not only is it getting pushed around a lot, guess what? It feels like it's going in circles. You think it's getting going in circles? I can prove it. Look. I'm preparing it. See, I'm preparing it. That's the whole point. I'm restoring it. I'm preparing it for something beautiful that can be made from its life now. Now the change has happened in the inside. Now it's responsive from the inside. It's being transformed by the hands of the potter who knows it. Everything about this piece of clay. Knows every circumstance this piece of clay has to live in. Go through those good times, the bad times, the things it needs to learn. And guess what? It's ready now to go back on the wheel. Now I can make a beautiful vessel of purpose. You see? These are all vessels of purpose down here. You know what to use them for. You know, you wouldn't put liquid in something that was flat. You wouldn't put, you know what to use it for, basically. Each of these has a purpose. But the purpose isn't what it's shaped for. The purpose is how, when it's used, when it's poured out. The purpose of this picture is not to be a picture. The purpose of this picture is to take what contents have been placed into it and to pour it out into someone else's life. That's purpose. Purpose is in service, not in shape. Shape only facilitates the purpose. Oh boy, don't forget that one. Okay. I even put it down on the point. Did you notice that? Because that is the way that it was prepared. You know, if I didn't put water on this, it would be very dry. And it wouldn't even move. I would like to have time to demonstrate that to you, but I really don't do it today. I'll have to do that later. And I am squeezing this piece of clay. And those particles are being realigning right now as I speak. Because it's waiting for its purpose. It can't wait to find out what the pot wants to do. What kind of shape. Centered. And give over there. Those two. Your bubbles are like fried bubbles will fall. They explode in the kiln when it gets there. Because heat expands and heat inside of the kiln, right? Can it distract inside? Guess what? It explodes. We don't want little air bubbles in our clay. We want hot spots, we want air bubbles, we want anything other than consistency. You know what the Bible says about opening? Humble, James 4:10. Humble yourself in the sight of the Lord, and He shall lift you up. Humble yourself yourself in the sight of the Lord, and He shall lift you up. It's far cry from always wanting to have things your way. And you know what? What He lifts you into is far better than what you can think yourself into. Taller and taller, it's growing, it's lifting. Sometimes I don't need fingerprints to pot of hair, sometimes I just use a rib. This is called a rib. Just a soft piece like that. I'm just trimming off the excess I left there to support, and now I'm lifting it. There we go. What do you think this is going to be used for? Well, this is kind of how I see my life, I guess. Let me show you. I'm going to just hold the content of something. My life is built around. And Jesus used me. Just to pour me out into someone else's life. What I've learned, I share with you. One to one to one to one. I love to share that. That's my purpose. You know what your purpose is going to be yet? You're really not young. You know, this isn't ready to use yet. It just knows now what it's going to be used for. But it's not ready to use. It has to dry. It's very vulnerable, remember? But the potter protects his own, and then when it's ready, it goes into the fire. Oh my goodness, that doesn't sound like fun, does it? But you know what? That is a real transformation. See all these particles that sort of realign into the shape of this picture here? Later on I'll take it off and this firm, I'll put a handle on and all that. But this is, lost my thread. The fire transforms it. This shape, when the particles move to get into that shape, when they're there in this state, and even while it dries, they're just next to each other like this. But when they are in the fire, they are literally, molecularly, totally transformed. And they melt like a glassy structure. They melt like this. They no longer sound like, a thud. It's not like a thud. Okay. I have a knife. This will do it. It's a good knife. Let's see. Yeah. When it's into the fire, it has a ring. A ring that resounds. You know, sound goes all the way. It resounds from your life when you've been through the fire. What's a fire? It's a trial. It's a hard time. It's a thing you just don't know what to do with. It's a thing that you go through that you don't have an answer for. You don't know how you're going to get through it.